All right, guys, what is going on? We are live. Kevin, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's never early for pizza. It's never stopped me before. Yeah, absolutely. Are my comments working today? No, my comments are still not working. One of these days, I gotta fix that. Anyways, welcome, welcome. My name's Odu. This is the Unconventional Mindset, and every Monday through Friday, we live stream our process as we try to build ourselves a company, which is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Super excited about that. And super excited about today because we are going to be launching our first educational video. And that's what we're hoping is going to help us get get ourselves out there, get people to know who we are, and eventually help us, sell our products that we've spent all our time creating. So here is the video. So I'm just going to jump right into it because I do have kind of a hard-ish stop at like 11:30. So we have like an hour and a half to see if we can get this thing out the door. Now, I basically have the whole thing edited, and I think the video itself is good to go. It's 17 minutes, 17 and a half minutes long. It's pretty long, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know. I think it's good. It's got good information, but we'll see. We'll see how it performs here. And I don't want to go over it too much right now. I think we'll do a last overview kind of at the end. But there's a couple things that I know that we need to do. So, the first thing too is I haven't done any color correction. So maybe I should do not even color correction. I'm not even going to do color correction, but just do a little bit of coloring stuff here. What else do we need to do? We need a thumbnail, and yeah, I don't know. I think that's basically it. So I don't have any B-roll or anything that's super exciting that goes over top of the video, like in terms of people working on the computers or whatever. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, there's always there's me talking here and going over the video and just kind of having my head here kind of in the bottom corner. So hopefully that's visually enough to keep people entertained. But I guess, we're not really entertaining. We're trying to actually teach somebody how to do stuff. So yeah. So anyways, I think it's looking pretty good, but let's go right into color right now. And let's see what we can do with our color and see if there's anything. It's pretty good. This camera shoots pretty good just straight out the box. So I don't know if there's too much I want to do here, but let's see. Okay. So here's our shot, I guess. What should we do? Just very simple. I think we should maybe just give it a little bit more contrast. I don't even know if this is even necessary, to be honest. There's like before, after. It even kind of makes it a little bit darker. Where's our, Yeah, I don't even know if that's necessary. I feel like it's just pretty good out the box, guys? But and I can't, how do I look at, yeah, we're actually pretty dark here, except for obviously my face. Almost feels like it's a little bit too much. That's so subtle. I don't even know if it's worth the time to do that. Leo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh, excuse me, man. This cold is just, well, I don't feel sick anymore. It's like phlegmy and a little bit congested. It just keeps hanging on and hanging on. Yeah, let's just have how does it look? I can tell a little bit. Whoops. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do anything too crazy. I feel like that's good. The white balance looks good. So now I guess we have to add it to every single other video clip and do that middle click there. That should do that. Basically gotta select all these clips as well. Middle click. Uh-oh. What did I select? Did I do something wrong here? Yeah, I'll replace. That's fine. Middle click there. There are no active grades on there. Okay. These clips here. So basically what I'm just doing is middle clicking the mouse, and that actually carries over the color grading from the clip that you select. There's probably another way of doing this, which is probably easier, but I don't know what it is. Sometimes I do things the opposite, where I'll color grade first and then I'll edit. So that way I only have to do one kind of clip, but when you cut it up, it just makes all kinds of different clips, right, in the timeline. So, okay. Gotta be getting close to the end here. Right there. All right. A little bit of color correction. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to go through the whole show in just double speed. If you guys have any feedback, I know it's going to be playing back pretty fast, but if you have any feedback, please do let me know. Because yeah, it's 17 minutes long. So if we double speed it, so then it'll only be like 7 minutes. All right, here we go. Oop.
Today, we are going to learn how to build a fully functional website on your very own domain without writing a single line of code. And we're going to do it by spending the least amount of money possible, maybe around $5 to $15 a month, and it's only going to take us maybe 60 minutes or so. Now, there are lots of different platforms out there that you can use to build your own website, but today we're going to focus on 3 of the more popular ones: WordPress, WEBFLOW, and Ghost. In order to build a website, you need a minimum of 3 things. Number 1, you need a domain, something like youtube.com or facebook.com. Number 2, you need some software to be able to manage the content that's going to be on your website. And 3, you need a hosting plan that's going to run and serve the website to your visitors. We got a lot to cover today. In the description below this video, I've left timestamps so you can skip to your favorite platform. Now, let's dive right in. Well, before we get started, I should note that in this video, we're not going to worry about doing any design work here. We're just looking at getting some free themes and getting up and running as quickly as possible. So if you're looking to learn about design, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to make those videos for you if that's what you're looking for. Our first step is we're going to need to buy our domain name. Now for this tutorial, we're going to launch 3 different websites, so we're going to need 3 different domain names. Now there are a lot of places you can go to buy domain names. You can go to DreamHost, you can go to GoDaddy. For me personally, I use Namecheap. That's what I've used for many years to buy all my domain names. And if you want to follow along with what I'm doing here in this tutorial, feel free to use Namecheap, but honestly, you can use whatever you want. Okay, so here we are in Namecheap, and I'm going to go ahead and search for pixelated.com. Great, it's available for just under $10. I'm going to add to cart and checkout. Okay, so all that's left to do is we need to add in our payment details. Mine are already in here because I've used them before. Click pay now, and voila, we have our domain. Excellent. We now have our domain names. Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress is by far the most popular content management system available to you today. There are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of themes and plugins available to help you build the website of your dreams. There are some amazing themes out there that give you a lot of control over how each page of your website looks and how it feels. Now, if you have a little bit of money, I would recommend checking out ThemeForce, which is a great place to start to see if you're...
Should I, when I say first up WordPress, I wonder if I should put up the WordPress logo.
Excellent. We now have our domain names. Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress is by far...
Yeah, I mean, I could throw it up for a few seconds. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's throw it up here.
Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress.
Okay. Let's throw it in the top right corner. I think is a good spot. Or maybe in the bottom.
WordPress. WordPress is by far the most
A little bit of fade in and out. 5 frames.
WordPress is by far the most popular content management system available to you today. There are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of themes.
Let's keep going.
Available to help you build the website of your dreams. There are some amazing themes out there.
Leo, oh my God, I can't believe you spent so much time on a video. I would never spend that much time on a video. I think, yeah, it's, yeah, I don't know exactly how much time it's been, but yeah, it's been a minute.
There are some amazing themes out there that give you a lot of control over how each page of your website looks and how it feels. Now, if you have a little bit of money, I would recommend checking out ThemeForce, which is a great place to start to see if you're looking to actually purchase a professional theme. But for today, we're going to keep things as cheap and as simple as possible. And it just so happens that WordPress comes default with a free theme out of the box, and that theme is called 2024. The last thing we need is a place to actually host and serve our website. And when it comes to hosting, there are many different options that you can have, but I'm going to go over 3 options which I think are perfect for beginners. The first one is DreamHost. Now, for those people that are strapped for cash, they offer some pretty cheap packages for you to be able to host your WordPress site. Another provider that I'd recommend for people that are beginners in WordPress is to check out WordPress.com. Now, they offer lots of different packages, lots of different options, but they have very cheap options and even free options for those that are getting started. So check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And finally, the third platform that I want to recommend, which is great for beginners, is a company called Flywheel. Now, when I used to make WordPress websites for my clients, I exclusively used Flywheel because they were a dedicated provider where they just did WordPress hosting, and they got really, really good at it. So our sites were always fast, and I never had a problem with them, and I highly recommend them. All right, we have everything we need. Let's jump into Flywheel and get our website up and running. Here we are in Flywheel. I'm going to go through this section pretty fast, so feel free to watch this at half speed, or if you want to follow along, just stop and start it to make sure that you don't miss anything. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is log in, or if you're new, click on Get Started and create your account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in, and once we do that, we're going to go ahead and click on Create a New Site. We're going to select the plan to associate with the site, and we're going to select the tiny plan, which is $13 a month, which is perfect. We're going to give our subscription a name, and we're going to go ahead and add in all of our billing information. So you start with your billing details or your billing address, and then you want to add a payment method so that it has a card that it's going to charge you on a month-to-month basis, or of course every year if you select to bill yourself on a year. Okay, we got that done. We're going to add that, and then we're going to click on Purchase. Perfect. Everything went through. So we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a site name. We're going to call it Pixelated, and then we're going to give it a temporary domain. The same thing, just Pixelated. We're going to go ahead and create a WordPress admin username and password. Be sure to remember what those are because you're going to need that to log into your account once it's all set up. And there we go. So now that we have our site set up, we're going to go ahead and connect our domain to it. And of course, our domain is pixelated.com. So we're going to go ahead and add that. We want to make it our primary domain. So we're going to select that checkbox, and then we're going to click on Next. Okay, now this is where we need to update the DNS records all the way in Namecheap. So we're going to go back to Namecheap, and we're going to click on Advanced DNS, and we're going to delete all the records that are currently there. And now we're going to just simply copy and paste the new records from Flywheel, and then we're going to add those into Namecheap. So the first one is an A record, the host is at, and then we just copy that IP address. We're going to go back, and we're going to get the CNAME record. We just hit this little copy button just to copy everything, make sure everything is exact. We don't want to make any mistakes here, so we want to make sure that we copy everything perfectly. We're going to go ahead and add the last TXT record. We're going to get the host name, and then we're going to copy the value as well. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to save all those changes. Now, once this happens, it can take up to 24 hours, but usually it takes only a few minutes. So we're going to click on Back to Site Overview, and we're going to fast forward a little bit here, and everything is going to be ready to go. So while we're waiting, we're actually going to go ahead and add an SSL certificate to our website. And this, of course, makes sure that everything is secure, which is super awesome. And here we are. Here is our site. It's already ready. So take a look at that. Pixelated.com, ready to go. And if you just go to pixelated.com/WP-admin, we can go ahead and log into the WordPress admin area. And here we are. Everything is ready to go. And like I said, the theme is 2024, and it's available right out the box, which is awesome. So if we scroll up to Appearance here in WordPress and go on Themes, we can see that we have 2024 that's active, but we can click on More Themes, and then we can go ahead and install other themes if we want to. We can peruse through all of the different available themes that are for free, and some of them are paid as well too. There are a plethora of options. Okay, there we have it. Our very own WordPress site is up and running. Of course, it only cost us about $10 for the domain and $13 a month for hosting. Not too bad at all. Okay, next up, WEBFLOW. Unlike WordPress, WEBFLOW is an all-in-one hosting platform which gives you all the tools you need to build powerful and fully functional websites without writing any code. Right now, it is my absolute favorite tool for building websites, and it's what I use to build sites for all.
We got to put in the WEBFLOW logo here.
Up and running. Of course, it only cost us and $13 a month.
What's going on?
$13 a month for hosting. Not too bad at all. Okay, next up, WEBFLOW. Unlike WordPress.
Okay, WEBFLOW. Should we use the white or the blue? I think we'll use the white logo. Make sure it's roughly around the same size and same position as the WordPress logo. I think what I can do is this it here.
WordPress is...
Okay, what I'll do is just copy this over here just so I can compare the two.
Unlike WordPress, WEBFLOW...
Okay, here we go. So now we can look at the size. Make sure it's about the same. It's the little details that are important, you know? There we go. Actually, want it so it's more, whoops. Looks like it's even on both sides. There we go. I like that. That's good. Delete that one. Let's throw in our, just fade in and out. Okay.
WEBFLOW. Unlike WordPress, WEBFLOW is an all-in-one hosting platform which gives you all the tools you need to build powerful and fully functional websites without writing any code. Right now, it is my absolute favorite tool for building websites, and it's what I use to build sites for all of my clients. Getting started with WEBFLOW is super easy. All we need is an account, we need a theme, we need to configure our domain, and then publish our website. Let's get started. Here we are in my workspace. Now yours is going to look very similar to this one, except it's going to be empty. You're not going to have any projects in there. I'm going to go into this tutorials folder, and I'm going to go ahead and click on create new site or plus new site. So we can either start with a blank canvas, or we can choose from a template. And of course, there's lots of free templates or some paid templates you can even choose from. But what we're going to use today is a template that I actually created, which is perfect for beginners, and it is a great starter project for WEBFLOW. So we're going to go ahead and go to pixelpieces.com, and then we're going to click on templates. And then right down here, there's this template called NakedFlow, which is the starter template that I made for, again, people that are getting started with WEBFLOW. So we're going to hit this clone button over here, and that's going to allow us to copy this entire project into WEBFLOW.
There's something we need to add here.
You can either start with a blank, but what we're going to use today is a template that I actually created, which is perfect for beginners, and it is a great starter project for WEBFLOW. So we're going to go ahead and go to Pixel Pieces.
Right. We got to put the text here.
Ahead and go to pixelpieces.com.
So www.pixelpieces.com. And we should make it black. And let's give it a, yeah, I want to give it a background color. How do we do this here? Okay. Something like that. Should we make it a nice, like, bright yellow color? Right. This is just so it's easier for people to read, right?
Or WEBFLOW. So we're going to go ahead and go to pixelpieces.com, and then we're going to click on templates. And then right down here, there's this template called.
There we go. I like that.
Go ahead and go to pixelpieces.com, and then we're going to click on templates. And then right down here, there's this template called NakedFlow, which is the starter template that I made for, again, people that are getting started with WEBFLOW. So we're going to hit this clone button over here, and that's going to allow us to copy this entire project into WEBFLOW with a click of one button. So there's this clone WEBFLOW button, so we're going to go ahead and click that button, and we're going to click create site. And it's going to call Odum's Groovy Site. You can call it whatever it is you want, but I kind of like that, so we're going to stick with that, and we're going to hit create site. And really, this is going to take a few minutes here to load up, and that is it. That's all it takes to go from a template to having a full-blown, ready-to-go project. And here it is right here in this designer. I'm just going to zoom in here so it's a little bit easier to see. Now, if we go to this publish button here, we can hit this publish to selected domains. We don't have a custom domain. We're going to load that up in a minute. So if we hit publish to this staging site, it's going to spend a few minutes here to just kind of load everything up. And we can go right over here, and we can actually review the website. So here it is. So this is our new groovy website. Everything's working. The blog posts are working. The about page, everything is ready to go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a custom domain so that we can bring it into our own website, or our own URL. Okay, so here we are on the payment page, and we want to select a plan that's going to allow us to have a database for our blog, and that is a CMS system, which is a content management system. So it starts at $23 a month if you have it billed annually, or you can switch here to bill monthly, and it's $29 a month. So a little bit more expensive than Flywheel or even Ghost, which we're going to see in a moment. But for me, because of the ease of use of WEBFLOW, I absolutely love it. So I'm not going to go ahead and purchase this here because I actually already have an account or a demo project that already is paid and purchased. So I'm going to switch to that now, and I'll show you how easy it is to set up the domain for publishing. Okay, I just switched over to this other project, Odum's demo WEBFLOW project, which has the exact same template, that NakedFlow template loaded up into it. And I'm going to go ahead and go into the publishing tab here. And this is where we add a domain. So here, there's no domain that's been set up to this into this account. So we're going to go ahead and add a custom domain. So there's some quick connect options which you can use, but what we're going to do is we're going to do it maybe the harder way and do a manually add the domain. The domain we're going to use is kelvin.agency. So we're going to take that domain and we're going to put it in here. We're going to add that domain. Okay, so now it's going to give us all these different records that we need to add to the DNS. Okay, so we're going to add in 2 A records. We're going to go here, add new records. So A record, host to that, paste that in there. Now this might take a few moments, but we're going to check our status. Okay, here we are, and it is connected. That is perfect. Okay, so we can easily go here now to publish, and we're going to click on production, and we're going to publish to selected domains. Okay, now if we hit here should take us to Calvin.agency, and there we go. Here we have our bare bones starter project for WEBFLOW, all loaded up and ready to go, just like that. So again, WEBFLOW, super easy to get started. I absolutely love WEBFLOW. Everything works very, very quickly and it's very intuitive, and you're gonna love it. Now, if you want to learn more about WEBFLOW, if you want to customize your own theme, or you want to buy a theme and figure out how to customize it, I highly recommend you go to the university where they walk you through all the basics of everything you need to know to get started. And of course, if you want me to maybe create a specific tutorial, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to make that video for you. And finally, the last platform we're going to talk about today is Ghost. Now, Ghost is a fantastic platform that focuses on publishing. I absolutely love Ghost because of its simplicity, and it's just perfect for cultivating an online audience. Ghost makes it super easy to blog, to host podcasts, to write newsletters, and even sell memberships. Like Flow, all we need to do to get started is create our account. We need to pick a theme, and finally, publish to our domain. That's pretty much it. All right, let's get started. Here we are at ghost.org, and we're going to go ahead and get started to create our very own Ghost website. I'm going to go ahead and add the details here. There's asking for a credit number, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in now. And it's actually really basic. I'm saying that they will be auto-credit.
No, hang on. It's skipping here a little bit. Does that sometimes if you're playing at double speed. I got a lot of things running here on my computer, streaming and everything, so maybe it's the processing. It's taking up a little bit of the processing power. Anyways. Details here.
There's asking for a credit card number, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in now. And it's actually really basic. Saying that they will even auto-charge you. So once your trial is done, it's 14 days to give it a try, and then you decide whether you need to pay. Okay, so here we are on the platform. It's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and select the theme that we want for this.
Yeah, it's still being choppy. So it comes with a default theme, but I think there's a
The default one that I like that's really quite better than the default one. And you can just scroll in here, and I kind of like this one right over here. It's done. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click install done. Okay, and we'll go ahead and close it. Once we're ready to go live, we can just head on to Ghost Pro right over here, and we can select the plan that we want. And then once we select our plan, we can set up our custom domain as well. So again, here are the DNS records that we need to set up. Okay, so we're going to go with featurestudio.ca, and we're going to create our DNS record. So let's create this one. ID record, theme, host is apps, and then the setting. And we go back here. We need a record of www and this IP address. So ID record, a record, www, and IP address. Good. And copy on correct. Copy that one. Right. Save all changes. Okay, so this might take a little bit. We're going to activate. Okay, and now our site is active. Go ahead here and go to our URL and type in featurestudio.ca. There we go. Now we have our website up and running. People are able to subscribe. People can log into the account if they want. Everything is ready to go. Perfect. That is how easy it is to get set up and up and running with Ghost. So there you have it. 3 quick and easy ways to get your very own website up and running in 30 minutes or less. Now, what tool you choose really depends on what type of content you want to create, what type of flexibility design you are looking for, and how much time you want to invest into learning how to do these things all for yourself. If you are looking to build something like a membership site or a newsletter, then hands down, you can't go wrong with Ghost, as it has everything you need, and best of all, they don't even charge a single penny for any transaction fees, which is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a website that is easy to use, has very low maintenance, and is also really, really fast and responsive, then I highly recommend you go to WEBFLOW. It's a great platform. You're going to love it. Now, so far, I've recommended Ghost or WEBFLOW to people that are new to web design. And I think those two platforms pretty much cover like 95% of all people out there that want to have their own website. Now, generally speaking, I rarely recommend WordPress, but there are 2 instances where I think WordPress is for you. Number 1, if you want to build something that's really complex and highly personal, you might want to consider using WordPress because it is very flexible. But of course, that flexibility means that it's not very beginner friendly. That's something that I like. And the second reason you might want to go with WordPress, as I said at the beginning of the video, WordPress is the most popular platform, and because of that, there are many, many designers and developers that are available to hire to help you on your project. So if you know you're going to be meeting other people in the future on your project, going with a platform like WordPress might be good for you because you'll know that there's always going to be talent available to help you out with your project. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.
feels like I get cut off there.
We'll see you in the next one.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so what do you think? I think it's pretty good. I think it gets to the point across, and it's a very quick. Definitely, you're not going to learn every single thing about web design in this video, but if you are a complete beginner, you can literally slow this thing down, chop it up, and watch step by step how to get something going from absolutely nothing to like a live site in all 3 platforms. And that was the goal of the video, so I think we kind of succeeded in that. Oh, sorry, man. My throat is killing me. Hopefully, I'm muting here because you guys don't want to hear me kind of cough up here. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, so what do we need? We need a thumbnail as well, too. So I'm not exactly sure. That's something where people are like, oh, you got to spend a whole lot of time and, I have to make sure you have good thumbnails. But I think what I'll do is just try to find a good thumbnail of me, and then I'll just...
How to build a fully functional.
Then I'll just put over like the 3 different platforms, and then that'll kind of be on the thumbnail.
On your very own domain without writing a single line of code. And
this is always kind of a harder part.
Spending the
Ooh, maybe something like this, where I'm giving it like the okay. That one's okay. So basically, to get it, what do I do here to get a thumbnail is I think I go into the color tab, and then you can grab a still, And is that, I think it's in the gallery. And then I could take this and I could just export this basically as a JPEG. It's just kind of showing up here. I'm just going to export it to the desktop, and we'll just call it thumbnail 1. And then we'll go back here, see if we can find something that might be a little bit better. Maybe this zoomed in, it will be a little bit better too. Oh, this might work when I got like my 3 fingers held up. I feel like I got a kind of a silly look on my face, but
Ghost. Flow.
Like this? Where's WordPress? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's go back to color tab. Let's grab still here. Export.
Ghost. In order to looking at free, we're just looking at getting some free themes and getting up and running as quickly as possible. So if you're looking to learn about design, let me. Now, when it comes to host,
I'm just trying to find something that would be like an action shot, I guess you can say, right? But I think that'll be okay. Are we good to go?
or WEBFLOW. So we're going to go ahead and go to pixelpieces.com, and then we're going to.
I think we're good to go. So you know what? Let's export this, and then we'll work on the thumbnail. So I don't even know what we should call this. How to get a website up in one day. And I don't know, let's just put it in videos, I guess. Format, we want MP4, 1920, best quality for audio, or that's video. We don't have any subtitles, so that's good. What do we have for audio? Audio, I think, is always kind of fine. I think we leave it there. Okay, let's add that to the render queue. And well, let's render that. See how long it's going to take. 4 minutes, not too bad. Okay, let's let that do its thing. And now let's open up Affinity Photo, which is our Photoshop alternative, which we're not very good at, but hey, we'll see what we can do with creating this thumbnail. Okay, so oh, that's not good. Oh, that was weird. I think my computer doesn't like all the stuff that I have going on. Are we still rendering? Still rendering. Okay, that was very weird. Am I still live? Seems to be. All right, okay. Where are we here? Okay. Why does this not go into the middle? Oh, that's annoying. All right. Okay. So now we want to throw in the 3 icons for the 3 different like platforms, right? Where did I put those? Assets, company logos. All right. So we have WEBFLOW. And we have WordPress. And Ghost. Okay, so what do we do here? I feel like we can kind of just mash them up a little bit, make them just make it a little bit more fun if they're things are kind of a little bit crooked, I guess you can say. And dun, dun, dun. Maybe WordPress, since it's bigger, it can go on the bottom. Something like that. How does that look for a thumbnail? This ghost here seems a little bit lost. Yeah, that's not so bad. I can dig it. Okay. So how do we, let's see, export this, I guess, as a JPEG. Let's make it 100% quality. Actually, hang on. Let's cancel this. I feel like we can move this off the side just a little bit. Yeah, okay. All right. Export. And we're just gonna do it this. Thumbnail, let's say 001, since that's the number, the video number. And we'll save that. Okay, this is still exporting. Let's let it do its thing. And one thing we need also is the timestamps. So we got to get the correct timestamps. All right. This is getting pretty exciting. We also need like links as well. So, all right. First things first, I want to just see the video. Make sure everything's good because the computer did glitch there a little bit.
Today, we are going to learn how to build a fully functional website on your very own domain without writing a single line of code. And we're going to do it by spending the least amount of money possible, maybe around $5 to $15 a month. And it's only going to take us maybe 60 minutes or so. Now, there are lots of different platforms out there that you can use to build your own website. But today, we're going to focus on 3: WordPress, WEBFLOW, and Ghost. In order to build a website, you need a minimum of 3 things. Number 1, you need a domain, something like youtube.com or facebook.com. Number 2, you need some software to be able to manage the content that's going to be on your website. And 3, you need a hosting plan that's going to run and serve the website to your visitors. We got a lot to cover today. In the description below this video, I've left timestamps so you can skip to your favorite platform. Now, let's dive right in. Well, before we get started, I should note that in this video, we're not going to worry about doing any design work here. We're just looking at getting some free themes and getting up and running as quickly as possible. So if you're looking to learn about design, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to make those videos for you if that's what you're looking for. Our first step is we're going to need to buy our domain name. Now, for this tutorial, we're going to launch 3 different websites, so we're going to need 3 different domain names. Now, there are a lot of places you can go to buy domain names.
Sorry for putting you guys through this again. Just gonna make sure everything is good here.
All my domain names, and if you want to follow along with what I'm doing here in this tutorial, feel free to use Namecheap. But honestly, you can use whatever you want. Okay, so here we are, Namecheap, and I'm going to go ahead and search for pixelated.com. Great, it's available for just under $10. I'm going to add to cart and checkout. Okay, so all that's left to do is we need to add in our payment details. Mine are already in here because I've used them before. Click pay now, and voila, we have our domain. Excellent. We now have our domain names. Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress is by far the most popular content management system available to you today. There are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of themes.
Shit, we forgot the ghost.
Build the website.
Forgot the ghost logo.
Unlike WordPress. And finally, the last platform we're going to talk about today is Ghost.
Yeah, which we forgot. Totally forgot about. This one it's pretty light. You know what? Are we allowed to do this? I don't know if we are, but I think I'm going to give it a try. Or no, actually, I don't even need to do anything here. Let's go into the Ghost. Okay.
And finally, the last platform we're going to talk about today is Ghost.
Ghost right here. Okay, so let's zoom this into the right spot. There we go, that looks pretty good. And we need to crop it. Oop. Crop right. Just like that. There we go.
Is Ghost. Now, Ghost is a fantastic platform that focuses on publishing.
I absolutely... Okay, great. I like that. And now we have to export this again. So I deleted that old one. Let's go to deliver. And it's the same thing. Add to render queue. Delete that one. And click that and render all. So this usually happens. This isn't the first time that I rendered something and then you see that you can make a mistake or you forget something. Then you got to render it again. Thankfully, it's only going to take 5.5 minutes. So while we're waiting for that to go, I do know that we talked a lot about, or we had links and stuff. So we got to think about what we're going to put in the description and kind of thinking of how people put things in the description. So, okay, what did we? Okay, how should we put this? Okay, well, how about maybe like where to buy a domain, and maybe we can underline that or something. We'll just see what it looks like in the YouTube when you're like writing the description. So we did namecheap.com. We said, do we have to put the www? I don't know. GoDaddy.com. And then we said, I think that's it. I said, did I say anything else for domains? I can't remember what else I said. I don't like how there's spacing here. Let me just get rid of this spacing. Just at least for this. Okay. And then there was WordPress hosting. So we said, well, this one I do know that I do have an affiliate account for Flywheel. There's 2 affiliate accounts that we have that I think we're okay to put in the description, and that is for Flywheel and for WEBFLOW as well too. So let's see if we can find some of that. So I think if we go to, do I still have this page? Yeah, I do still have this page. Right. So we have an affiliate. Let's just copy that link. Let's go look at platforms. So we have WEBFLOW, and then we have Ghost. I think we can just also, I think we can copy it from here. Paste. And then, shoot, what did I say? WordPress, geez. I'm going totally blank there. And let's type in just WordPress. I think we'll take people to wordpress.org for this one. For people to get WordPress. That would make the most sense. And then the WordPress hosting, we had, well, that's where we had WordPress.com. And there was DreamHost. I don't have an affiliate for DreamHost. I don't think I want to bother setting any of that up. Though I do think they have pretty good like affiliate payouts. Fill out our online form in 2 minutes. How long does it take? Welcome back. Well, I don't have an account yet. Partner sign up. Is it worth it? It's probably worth it, just in case. Well, let's see what it says. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Just do pixel.ca. Let's do the whole thing. Okay, I gotta put my address in. So let me just hide this for a second. Mm-hmm. Just filling out the details here. Country, Canada. Okay, now it's just asking for my details. Password. Yeah, save that. Update. No. Okay, now it's just asking for a bunch of questions. Mm-hmm. Okay, how did you hear about DreamHost Partner Program? Used your hosting services in the past. Pixel.ca. Do you agree to not bid on... yes, I agree to not bid. Do you agree to not utilize coupons? Yes. Do you agree not to utilize browser extension? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Social media accounts. Right. So I think we have our YouTube here. Probably this one. Where are we? Go back here. And like that one. Are you an existing? That's to know. So next. I got to agree to all this stuff, I guess. Sign up. Oh, yeah, of course. Then it just flashes my info. Well, what the hell? It's thinking. Okay. It's spinning. It's thinking. I don't know what's going on here. So let's just move forward. Dreamhost.com. And Flywheel. Oh, there it says your application is currently being reviewed. Sure. Let's not worry about that. Let's go to our Flywheel account. Shoot, now we have like different. Okay. Referrals. Oh, here we go. Copy. There's my Flywheel affiliate. Excuse me. Okay, so we got that. So, all right, hang on. Are we finished here? Okay, this is finished. Okay, I think that's pretty much it, right? Because we have the hosting, WordPress, DreamHost, Flywheel, platforms, WebFlow, Ghost, WordPress, and then where to buy a domain. Yeah, I think that's it. And then now we want like the timestamps. Okay, so let's have a look here. We're going to play the video again. Sorry. Probably tired of hearing it. So am I. But we're going to play it again, and then we're going to get our timestamps from the video as well.
Today, we are going to learn how to build a fully functional website on your very own domain without writing a single line of code. And
Speed.
It by spending the least amount of money possible, maybe around $5 to $15 a month. And it's only going to take us maybe 60 minutes or so. Now, there are lots of different platforms out there that you can use to build your own website. But today, we're going to focus on WordPress, WEBFLOW, and Ghost. In order to build a website, you need a minimum of 3 things. Number 1, you need a domain, something like youtube.com or facebook.com. Number 2, you need some software to be able to manage the content that's going to be on your website. And 3, you need a hosting plan that's going to run and serve the website to your visitors. We got a lot to cover today. In the description below this video, I've left timestamps so you can skip to your favorite platform. Now, let's dive right in. Well, before we get started, I should note that in this video, we're not going to worry about doing any design work here. We're just looking at getting some free themes and getting up and running as quickly as possible. So if you're looking to learn about design, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to make those videos for you if that's what you're looking for. Our first step is we're going to need to buy.
Okay, so at 105, purchasing a domain. I'm just writing it here, kind of a little off screen here.
Our domain name. Now for this tutorial, we're going to launch 3 different websites, so we're going to need 3 different domain names. Now there are a lot of places you can go to buy domain names. You can go to DreamHost, you can go to GoDaddy. For me personally, I use Namecheap. That's what I've used for many years to buy all my domain names. And if you want to follow along with what I'm doing here in this tutorial, feel free to use Namecheap, but honestly, you can use whatever you want. Okay, so here we are, Namecheap, and I'm going to go ahead.
Do I say that? Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on a second.
Places you can go to buy domain names. You can go to DreamHost, you can go to GoDaddy. For me personally, I use Namecheap. That's what
I did say DreamHost as well. That's okay.
used for many years to buy all my domain names. And if you want to follow along with what I'm doing here in this tutorial, feel free to use Namecheap, but honestly, you can use whatever you want. Okay, so here we are, Namecheap, and I'm going to go ahead and search for pixelated.com. Great, it's available for just under $10. I'm going to add to cart and checkout. Okay, so all that's left to do is we need to add in our payment details. Mine are already in here because I've used them before. Click pay now, and voila, we have our domain. Excellent, we now have our domain names. Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress is by far the most now have our domain names. Now let's get our websites going. First up, WordPress. WordPress is by
WordPress 154. 154. Getting WordPress set up.
far the most popular content management system available to you today. There are tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of themes and plugins available to help you build the website of your dreams. There are some amazing themes out there that give you a lot of control over how each page of your website looks and how it feels. Now, if you have a little bit of money, I would recommend checking out ThemeForce, which is a great place to start to see if you're looking to actually purchase a professional theme. But for today, we're going to keep things as cheap and as simple as possible. And it just so happens that WordPress comes default with a free theme out of the box, and that theme is called 2024. The last thing we need is a place to actually host and serve our website. Now, when it comes to hosting, there are many different options that you can have, but I'm going to go over 3 options which I think are perfect for beginners. The first one is DreamHost. Now, for those people that are strapped for cash, they offer some pretty cheap packages for you to be able to host your WordPress site. Another provider that I'd recommend for people that are beginning is called 2024. The last thing we need is a place to actually host and
234 WordPress hosting.
and serve our website. Now, when it comes to hosting, there are many different options that you can have, but I'm going to go over 3 options which I think are perfect for beginners. The first one is DreamHost. Now, for those people that are strapped for cash, they offer some pretty cheap packages for you to be able to host your WordPress site. Another provider that I'd recommend for people that are beginners in WordPress is to check out WordPress.com. Now, they offer lots of different packages and lots of different options, but they have very cheap options and even free options for those that are getting started. So check them out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And finally, the third platform that I want to recommend, which is great for beginners, is a company called Flywheel. Now, when I used to make WordPress websites for my clients, I exclusively used Flywheel because they were a dedicated provider where they just did WordPress hosting, and they got really, really good at it. So our sites were always fast, and I never had a problem with them, and I highly recommend them. All right, we have everything we need. Let's jump into Flywheel and get our website up and running. Here we
Okay, so that's at 3:30. We do the actual walkthrough. Okay.
We are in Flywheel. I'm going to go through this section pretty fast, so feel free to watch this at half speed. I'm just going to log in, and once we do that, we're going to go ahead and click on Create a New Site. We're going to select the plan to associate with this site, and we're going to select the tiny plan, which is $13 a month, which is perfect. We're going to give our subscription a name, and we're going to go ahead and add in all of our billing information. So you start with your billing details or your billing address, and then you want to add a payment method so that it has a card that it's going to charge for you on a month-to-month basis, or of course every year if you select to bill yourself on a year. Okay, we got that done. We're going to add that, and then we're going to click on Purchase. Perfect. Everything went through. So we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a site name. We're going to call it Pixelated, and then we're going to give it a temporary domain. The same thing, just once it's all set up. And add that. We want to make it our primary domain, so we're going to select that checkbox. I'm going to click on Advanced DNS Flywheel, and then we're going to add those into Namecheap. Exact post name. This happens. It can take up to 24 hours, but usually it takes only a few minutes. So we're going to go ahead and click on Back to Site Overview, and we're going to make sure that go to pixelated.com/wp-admin. We can go ahead and log into the WordPress admin area. And here we are. Everything is ready to go. And like I said, the theme is 2024, and it's available right out the box, which is awesome. So if you scroll up to Appearance here in WordPress and go on different available themes that are for free, and some of them are paid as well too, there are a plethora of options. Okay, there we have it. Our very own WordPress site is up and running. Of course, it only cost us about $10 for the domain and $13 a month for hosting. Not too bad at all. Okay, next up, WebFlow. Unlike WordPress,
Okay, WebFlow is at 7:14. 7:14. Go WebFlow introduction. Okay.
WebFlow is an all-in-one hosting platform which gives you all the tools you need to build powerful and fully functional websites without writing any code. Right now, it is my absolute favorite tool for building websites, and it's what I use to build sites for all of my clients. Getting started with WebFlow is super easy. All we need is an account, we need a theme, we need to configure our domain, and then publish our website. Let's get started. Here we are.
Okay, 7:40 is the
In my
walkthrough.
workspace. Now yours is going to look very similar to this one, except it's going to be empty. You're not going to have any projects in there. And I'm going to go into this tutorials folder, and I'm going to go ahead and click on Create New Site or plus New Site. So we can either start with a blank canvas, or we can choose from a template. And of course, there's lots of free templates or some paid templates you can even choose from. But what we're going to use today is a template that I actually created, which is perfect for beginners, and it is a great starter project for WebFlow. So we're going to go ahead and go to pixelpieces.com, and then we're going to click on Templates. And then right down here, there's this template called Naked Flow.
Okay, I'm going to skip a little bit here.
One button. So there's this clone button.
We've seen this
so we're gonna
many
stick with that,
times.
and we're going to hit Create Site. Full blown, ready to go. We don't have a custom domain. We're going to review the website. We're going to add a custom domain so that we can bring it into our own website or our own URL. Okay, so here we are on the payment page, and we want to select a plan that's going to allow us to have a database of $29 a month. So I'm not going to go to set up the domain for publishing. The publishing tab, which you can use. So we're going to take that post at. Again, a name record here that we need to www and paste. We're going to save. So we can easily go here now to kelvin.agency. WebFlow, super easy to get started. I absolutely love WebFlow. Everything works very, very quickly, and it's very intuitive, and you're going to love it. Now, if you want to learn more about WebFlow, if you want to customize your own theme, or you want to buy a theme and figure out how to customize it, I highly recommend you go through their university where they walk you through all the basics of everything you need to know to get started. And of course, if you want me to maybe create a specific that focuses on and I'll be happy to make that video for you. And finally, the last platform get started. And of course, if you want me to maybe create a specific tutorial, let me know in the comments. Publishing. I absolutely. And finally, the last platform we're going to talk about today is Ghost. Now, Ghost is a fantastic platform that focuses on publishing. I absolutely love Ghost because of its simplicity, and it's just perfect for
timestamp
that video for you. And finally, the last platform we're going to talk about today is Ghost.
1302 is Ghost.
Now, Ghost is a fantastic platform that focuses on publishing. I absolutely love Ghost because of its simplicity.
I'm going to say
and it's just perfect
1301.
for cultivating an online audience. Ghost makes it super easy to blog, to host podcasts, to write newsletters, and even sell memberships. Like WebFlow, all we need to do to get started is create our account. We need to pick a theme, and finally, publish to our domain. That's pretty much it. All right, let's get started. Here we are at ghost.org, and we're going to go ahead and get started to create our very own Ghost website.
Walkthrough.
So go ahead and add in my details here. Okay, it's asking for a credit card number, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in now. And it's actually really great. They're saying that they won't even auto charge you. So once your trial details here, okay, it's asking for a credit card number, so I'm going to go ahead and post website. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my details here. Okay, it's asking for a credit card number, so I'm going to go ahead and
just looking, it looked like it flashed a number, although now not the place I should be checking this, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. I think it just flashed like the demo. Yeah, those numbers. Well, that's weird. Why did I have that? It goes from here, it flashes this. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. What should I do about that? It's one frame. It's me, the perfectionist. If I should get rid of this. What? What even happened there? That's weird. Okay, well, I mean, can't have that because that is just the weirdest thing. Oh, no, it's not this one. If we get rid of that, oh, it's still there as well. What is going on? Wait, what is it? Oh, that's small. Okay, I'm cutting the wrong clip. That would be why. Undo all that stuff. It's right here. Nope, wrong button. Just copy that frame. Okay, there we go. I'll probably export that out again just to fix that stupid little thing. Okay, anyways.
And it's actually really great. They're saying that
we'll just keep watching.
So once your trial is done, it's 14 days to give it a try. And then you decide whether you want to continue to pay for it or not. Okay, so here we are on the platform, which is really, really nice. Let's go ahead and select a theme that we want for this. So it comes with a default theme, but I think there's another one that I like that's even quite better than this default one. And you can kind of explore them here. And I kind of like this one right over here, this Dawn theme. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. I'm going to click Install Dawn. That's saved, and then we'll go ahead and close it. Once we're ready to go live, we can just head on to Ghost Pro right over to set it up. And copy that one. Now our site is active. Subscribe. People can log into the account if they want. Everything is ready to go. Perfect. And that is how easy it is to get set up and up and running with Ghost. So there you have it. 3 quick and easy ways to get your very own website up and running in 30 minutes to go. Perfect. And that is how easy it is to get set up and up and running with Ghost. So there.
Okay, at 15:44. It's like, which is right for you? I think that's kind of what we're talking about here at the end.
There you have it. 3 quick and easy ways to get your very own website up and running in 30 minutes or less. Now, what tool you choose really depends on what type of content you want to create, what type of flexibility and design you are looking for, and how much time you want to invest into learning how to do these things all for yourself. If you are looking to build something like a membership site or a newsletter, then hands down, you can't go wrong with Ghost, as it has everything you need, and best of all, they don't even charge a single penny for any transaction fees, which is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a website that is easy to use, has very low maintenance, and is also really, really fast and responsive, then I highly recommend you go with WEBFLOW. It's a great platform. You're going to love it. Now, so far, I've recommended Ghost or WEBFLOW to people that are new to web design, and I think those two platforms pretty much cover like 95% of all the people out there that are wanting to have their own website. Now, generally speaking, I rarely recommend WordPress, but there are 2 instances where I think WordPress might be for you. Number 1, if you want to build something that's really complex and that's highly personable, you might want to consider using WordPress because it is very flexible. But of course, with that flexibility means that it's not very beginner friendly. So that's something you might want to keep in mind. And the second reason you might want to go with WordPress, as I said at the beginning of this video, WordPress is the most popular platform. And because of that, there are many, many designers and developers that are available to hire to help you on your project. So if you know you're going to be needing other people in the future on your project, going with a platform like WordPress might be good for you because you'll know that there's always going to be talent available to help you out with your project. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, that is it. So I think we're getting pretty close here to being ready. So we made that one little change. We're going to go again. I'm going to delete that video that we just watched because now we are going to deliver it again. Add to render queue and render. Okay. Okay, so that's going to render again. It's going to take about 5 minutes. And I think we're pretty good here to go ahead and like upload the video, right? We got all of our links. I mean, platforms to build your next website. I don't know what we should call it, but and then I think we'll do the platforms first, then we'll do where to buy a domain, and then like WordPress hosting. Not to be kind of cheesy, but we'll put Flywheel first since that's the one we're recommending. Or, well, not recommending, but I don't know. The one that's good to go. Victor, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Saying looking good, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It only took us about 3 days to make this video. And yeah, we're very close to publishing this for our first video on our new YouTube channel. Well, I guess it's not. Well, it is a new YouTube channel, but it's our YouTube channel for our company. So we're looking forward to that. And actually, while this thing is taking its time loading up, I'm thinking what I'm going to do for our videos going forward is I would love to do one video a day. And I'm thinking of doing just really quick 1 to 2 minute videos that are like very quick, specific tutorials on how to do a specific thing in WEBFLOW. Do you ever know when you're searching how to do something? Like, for example, for me, even in DaVinci Resolve, there's a few things I was searching, like how do I do this? How do I do that? And you get to a video and it's like 8 minutes long to get to like a 30-second how to do a specific thing. So I'm thinking to create those specific types of videos where you're typing in, how do I do this in WEBFLOW? And just make that video and just make them super, super quick, but yet make them as high quality, you know, whatever, as I possibly can, right? To make them look good. So that's super easy to follow along and that they just get to the point. So I'm thinking of maybe kind of focusing on that. So that was just kind of my idea I had. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that, guys. Because I think it would be really good because I hate it so much when I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for like a tutorial video and it's like 2 minutes of intro and then finally like it gets to the point. And you can kind of see too when you're looking at someone's video where you can see like the most popular sections. So you kind of like scroll to that to kind of just like find your answer. Anywho, just an idea that I had. Okay, so we have, what else do we need? I think we need to, if we go over back to here. So I think when we're gonna upload a video, we need to have the video first before we can actually start creating. Like if we go upload video, yeah, it's gonna want this first before we actually are able to do anything. As in like use it, add the description and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have to wait for this thing to finish rendering. 3.5 minutes, come on, hurry. We have 20 minutes left before we have to go. I think we can get it done. Let's have a look at our thumbnail. Make sure our thumbnail looks okay. Yeah, here's our video thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know about thumbnails. This is thumbnails is definitely not my thing in terms of figuring out what's a good thumbnail or not. But this is what we got. Kind of look like I'm a deer caught in the headlights though. I didn't think of what to do for a thumbnail. It's like the afterthought. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to create these banger YouTube videos that people enjoy. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it's like, is it teaching people stuff? That's what we need to do. Maybe add a question mark, like in terms of like just what I'm doing here. Right, like do you mean like I think I see what you're saying, like a big question mark of like how to, like just should like cover it across my face, like ? Question mark? Which one? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Because it could almost like, if you think of it like, what am I doing? Devil horns. Like if you have like these question marks like over top of my face that are like, hey, what are we doing? Let's see. We got this here, right? So I think, right. So here's a question mark. Hang on. We got to get it. We got to use our official pixel font. Graphic. Semi-bold. Sorry, this is still new to me. The wow, what is this? Affinity photo. Whoops. Okay, so what is going on? Why is it? It just looks weird. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. So to get people interested in an answer. So, like, okay, hang on. So you have to let me know what you think of something like this, right? So how do we duplicate this layer? Can we copy paste? No, that didn't work. How do we duplicate a layer? Oh my goodness, what the hell's going on? I want us to just select that layer. Can I alt drag it? There we go. Maybe if we rotate it like this and just duplicate that one again, rotate it like this. Now, how does that look, Victor? That's actually, I don't know. This is, I feel like this is just being silly now. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see how this one goes. How it does. Maybe I could center it a little bit more here. Oop. Oh, now it's too much? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Like there's too many question marks, or like you think it's just too much? Like in general, like all the question marks. Yeah, because I mean, what's the purpose of the video? The video itself is not me trying to figure out what's the best one. It's for to give you the information for how to do it. Looks silly, as you said. It's too many. So how do you hide things in this thing? So you think one is even too good? Now one just looks kind of... No, definitely not like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling that, to be honest, with just the one. Yeah, yes. Thumbnail design is a science, like the science and the art. And I guess that, well, yeah, because people do run experiments too. And I don't know how people, when they say they run experiments on thumbnails and they do split testing, I don't think in YouTube you can actually split test thumbnails. I think you just upload one and then upload another one to see how well it works. So, and then they'll do it 24 hours later, they'll maybe upload another one. And people also change the titles as well too to see if the different titles kind of work. So I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So let's stick with the one that we had, because now we're gonna drive ourselves crazy to think about what's gonna work, what's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. So we have our video. Hang on. Let's get back to our video. So this is the OG thumbnail. Okay, well, I don't know. I have no idea. Excuse me. Geez, what am I doing? Oh yeah, video. Okay. Right.
Today, we are going to learn how to build a fully fun, but kind of like that.
Just make sure that flash doesn't show up.
So, it's very important. They want the web to know those like go ahead and put that in now. That very own ghost website. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my details here. Okay, it's asking for
There we go.
card number.
Okay, I'm happy now. That little thing. Victor, yeah, this will work fine, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I don't know. We'll figure it out at some point. And we're definitely, because what I'm really excited about in this channel, or at least even in this series, we're gonna start diving into posting videos all the time. That's why it'd be so great if I could do a video a day and we could keep publishing videos and we could keep looking at our YouTube analytics and seeing what's working, what's not, and we can kind of like together figure this stuff out, and then hopefully, you know, after a couple months or whatever, we can actually grow this YouTube channel, and then we can have a little bit of a playbook to show people kind of like what works and what doesn't, so you can actually see. Because a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, you know, they'll tell you stuff and they'll teach you things, which is fantastic, but to see somebody actually put stuff in action every single day to kind of see how it works, I think that's going to be really, really cool. So, all right, so channel, right? Let's we need to upload our video. And I heard from somebody, this video is over 10 minutes long, so I'm hopefully it'll be okay, because this channel, again, has 1 subscriber and no videos. So, yeah, let's see. Because I think hopefully we can do a video that's over 10 minutes long. Right. Okay. So what is the title? I guess we got to come up with a good title, right? So kind of I'll zoom in here a little bit so maybe it's easier to see. Yeah, this is our first video. So it's not going on this YouTube channel. It's going on the company YouTube channel. So Pixel Pieces, or Pixel and Pixel Pieces, it's going to have its own YouTube channel. So all of that channel is going to be dedicated to tutorials. And the idea that I have in my mind is, you know, 2-3 years down the line, if the company ever wants to sell, if I want to sell the company or whatever, I'm moving on, everything is packaged as one thing. So all the YouTube videos and the tutorials and the educational material, it's all going to be packaged in like the YouTube channels and like Instagram and whatever social media. It's all going to be that company's social media channel. And this channel is more like my personal YouTube channel, where I'm doing stuff about business here pretty much every day, but it's like documenting the process of making a business. It's not specifically business itself. I don't know. Maybe it's a little complicated, but that's kind of how I'm differentiating the two. So yeah, anyways. Okay. So we need a video title. So what's a good title? Oh, what's going on here? Why is it, shit. Okay. Processing abandoned. Video is too long. Damn it. So shit. Now we do have a problem. What does it say? Okay. By default, you can upload videos that are up to 50 minutes long. Verified accounts can upload videos longer. Okay. I guess we got to verify this. Phone verification. Okay. Yeah, Google verification needed. Yeah, so let's do it. Sorry, phone number. Yes. All right. See if I get that message. There we go. Uh-huh, 394. Congratulations, your phone number is now verified. Okay. So am I good? Okay. So okay, so we're verified. Okay, let's delete this video. All right. And I guess, I don't know, let me just refresh because I verified. It says, congratulations, your phone number is now verified. So let's see if I can do this now. Okay. Yeah, Victor, you think that's all I need? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, because I don't want to try to edit this video less than 15 minutes. That's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, so what should this video be? Do people use the like numbers in video? Like 3 ways to build a website from scratch without writing code. We're not building a website. Okay, upload complete processing. So it seems to be processing. What's a good title? Yeah, exactly. I didn't build a website. Yeah, exactly. So 3 ways to get a website running. Is that a good word? In 30 minutes. Or should I say like 3 ways to get a website like on your own domain? Or what's the, okay, it seems to be processing a video here. That's good. Oh, look at this. They have this test and compare. Oh, so this, I guess, is what we can do to, yeah, like test and compare. That's kind of cool. All right, we're not going to do that right now. We'll just do a regular thumbnail. Where did I put it? I think I put it on the desktop. Thumbnail 1. Okay. And our description, I guess we can, what can we do? I don't think we can do much. Like, I guess we can do these things to kind of separate these sections. From 0 to website, 3 simple methods. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do we need to say like in 30 minutes? I want to do something like it's quick, like you could get it done in like 10 minutes. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I think thumbnail. We're gonna have to get good at thumbnail and like making good titles. From 0 to website. 3. I like the word easy better. 3 easy ways. Maybe like anyone can do. Yeah, maybe something that says it's easy. It takes you from 0 to like a full website. And And that, like, yeah, like anyone can do. Like, it's for beginners. To make external links clickable, complete a one-time verification. Oh my goodness, this is killing me. Okay, we need to do this. So let's... Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Maybe we're not going to be able to go today. This one-time verification gets you the features to take your channel to the next level and helps us keep the YouTube community safe for everyone. Okay, shit. We're going to have to do this one. We're going to have to do this because we want to have... Damn it. Because, yeah, we want to be able to link externally because otherwise that would just be stupid. So... Yeah, oh, I like that, Victor. So launch your website in 10 minutes. Maybe your first website, like if you're a newbie. Three easy methods anyone can do! Exclamation mark. Okay, never seen that dialogue before. Yeah, okay, so let's... Okay, next one-time verification. I don't have... Looking to my phone's camera? God. Let's do this valid ID here. Do I have my ID here? I think I do. Is it expired? No. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, this is annoying. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't have to do this in my other video or my other channel. Let's go next. Yeah. Okay, so this is new. Okay, start verification. I don't even have a QR scanner with this stupid phone. How do I hate phones. How do I scan a QR code? Oh, here we go. Only this time. I guess this thing could do it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, now it wants me to sign in. I don't even know what my freaking password is. Why does it have to be my phone? Why can't I just do it? Because my phone is linked it with a different account. Or is it? I don't even know. All right. My password. This is super frustrating. Okay, hang on a second. Where is my password? So yeah, I do have the YouTube app on my phone, but it's connected to a different YouTube. Like it's this YouTube channel. This is a different YouTube channel. So it's like switching different. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really annoying. So, and I think I've gained, you can give access to other channels to control other YouTube channels. So that's what I did. So I just switched my account. So it's kind of annoying. And I don't know, I don't know what the password is, but I must have it somewhere. So I'm looking at my password manager here. So, my goodness, because there's like so many different. maybe, oh man, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I guessed it right. Okay, that's good. Are you trying to sign in? Thanks for the phone. Are you trying to sign in? Yes, I'm trying to sign in. I need another 2-step. That's my birthday, correct? Okay, next. Does my ID show my date of birth? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it wants me to take a photo of my ID, which I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay. So it says here, thanks for, well, you can't see that. Thanks for submitting your ID. Google now needs to review your ID. This may take up to 24 hours. Once your ID is approved, you'll immediately be able to use advanced YouTube features. You can check the status of your request or delete your ID in your Google account. Okay, so that's that, I guess. So that's done. Okay, so let's just delete this right now, obviously, because we can't do anything with it. You know what we can do? We can keep the timestamps in. So, no, this is not made for kids. There's no playlist. No age restrictions. Okay, checks complete. No issues. Oh, I didn't put any background music. That's okay. Forget it. We're not gonna bother with that. Or should I? No, forget it. We don't need to worry about that right now. Okay. So add an end screen. Promote. Okay. Forget that stuff. Yeah, just elevator music, just very simple, campy music. I just totally forgot about it. But like really, really low, right? So, yeah, I think we'll skip it. So we'll go to next. No copyright issues found. Well, that's good. I would hope not. Okay. So we want to schedule this. So now we have to wait, like it said, 24 hours, right? So let's schedule this for Monday morning then. Oh, this really sucks. I was really hoping to do this today, but I guess we'll just do it first thing in the morning. I don't even know. Like, again, I don't know what's going to be the best time to launch this, but let's just say 8 a.m. my time. So we'll know, and then we'll have a couple hours before we live stream and get kind of that feedback. I thought maybe put some bullet points in your summary at the end to sum up what you said in the video. Oh, do you mean bullet points on like in the video itself and like kind of put up those bullet points on screen? Is that what you mean? Or some bullet point summary in the description? Oh, yes, in text form? Yeah. So it might be too late for that, considering this video is already kind of put up there. I guess it's not published yet. So maybe because we do have to wait 24 hours, maybe it might make sense to go back and, yeah, clean it up a little bit and then maybe put in some music if that's what I want to. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, okay. We'll have this scheduled for 8 a.m. on October 14th. Let's just schedule it now. Video link. Yeah, and then if we decide to, like not do it or whatever, then we can... Sorry, what am I trying to say? I'm just thinking a bunch of different things at the same time. What I'm saying is if I want to change it, then we'll just delete this one and then because I think we could just delete it, right? Should be able to, yeah, delete forever, and then just re-upload the new one. So it's always nice to see summary at the end of the video. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, I mean, what did I say? I think I summarized it by saying basically use Ghost or used WEBFLOW, but don't use WordPress. This is basically kind of what it is. But anyways, I'll have to go back and take a look at what I said, and maybe I can even give a summary of how much each of them cost as well too. So maybe just like, hey, WordPress this much a month, WEBFLOW this month this much, and then Ghost. Maybe I could do that as well. So I'm kind of put that on screen. Yeah. So I like that. That might make sense to do. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's exactly. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll do that this weekend then. Thanks for ruining my weekend. No, just kidding. I was gonna work all weekend anyways. It's just what I do. Okay, so Victor, yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the feedback. That's very, very helpful. So I'll work on that over the weekend, and then I'll just re-upload things, and then I'll wait to see if everything gets approved here in terms of, what does it say? It says I can check my Google account. It takes 24 hours. So hopefully it's approved by the end of the end of the weekend. So we'll go from there anyways. So, all right. That's it. So we didn't go live, but maybe I'll have to update the title of this video because we'll go live on Monday. But yeah. Yeah, thanks for sharing your process. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. It was like it's over 3 days for doing this video. Rolando, yes, it is pizza day. We are, but you're here at the end. Where were you the whole video, man? Hopefully you're having a good day. Great to see you. But yeah, so because I do need to run here. I'm like, of course I'm late because I had to be out the door at 11:30, but it's 11:39. That's okay. Yeah. So Pizza Friday today. Rolando, is there anything that you want to touch base on in terms of what you saw in the video or anything like that, or any tips? If you do, just let me know here in the next couple seconds here before we sign off. But thank you guys for tuning in and touching base. I think who do we have today? We had Leo tuned in, Kevin tuned in, Rolando, Victor. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Rolando, yesterday was your birthday. Well, happy birthday! And we're the same age now, I think, or maybe you're 1 year older than me now, because I think we're very, very similar in age. But happy birthday! Waiting for your pizza. I will make you some pizza. The only thing is you have to kind of make your way up here to the Great White North. That's the only problem with that. And some maple syrup. I got your maple syrup as well too. Yeah, you bring the tequila. Awesome. So many birthdays. Yeah, your birthday is very close to my wife's birthday. And my mother's birthday. And my mother-in-law's birthday. Oh, October is a crazy birthday month. All right. Yeah, you're 44. That's exactly how old I am. So, yeah. So, I'm a little bit older than you because I turn 45 in April. So yeah, right on. Victor, your brother lives in Canada. Where about in Canada? I mean, it's a big place, so chances are slim that we're not in the same area. But, hey, you never know. I'm in Nova Scotia, in Halifax. Oh, Kingston. Okay, yeah, I know Kingston because I used to live in Waterloo. And they're, I don't know how far apart, couple hours, whatever. In Kingston. What university is in Kingston? Is it Queen's? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's Queen's. I could be wrong. Pizza and tequila don't go together. Bad experience. Well, they do go together, but only to a certain point. And then nothing goes together. Then it's like, everyone out. We're gonna start this again. All right, guys, I do need to run. Great talking to you as always. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your tequila. Enjoy your pizza. Enjoy whatever it is you're going to enjoy this weekend. Have a great weekend. And as for me, I'll be back here again on Monday. And we are going to get this video published on Monday. So that's going to be awesome. Actually, it will be published by the time we get back onto the live stream. So, and then maybe we'll kind of discuss and talk from there and see kind of what's up. All right. Yeah, Victor, take care. Enjoy the weekend, guys. And as always, we'll be back here on Monday for a brand new stream. Till then, take care. We'll see you then.